Christine, why is it important for you to be elected, especially with this being a special election?
Well, this is a special election for the U.S. Senate seat once held by Joe Biden. So that alone makes it exciting. Can we really place in that seat a constitutional champion, someone who's going to champion the Constitution? Yes, we can. So that alone makes it exciting. But there's a strategic reason why people across the country are getting behind, who are joining Team Christine O'Donnell for U.S. Senate. And that's because, Harry Reid has already announced that he's most likely going to push through the liberal legislation that he can't get enough support in a regular session. He's going to push it through in a lame duck session. So we're going to see cap and trade reemerge, probably under another name. We're going to see ENDA, Don't Ask, Don't Tell, a lot of the DREAM Act, a lot of the legislation that just is way too liberal to get even moderate Democrat support. We're going to see Pelosi and Reid pushing that through. Because this is a special election, whoever wins the general election gets sworn in the very next day. So should I win, I will be immediately sworn in, and I will be serving in that lame duck session. So Republicans have a choice that they have to make. Both Republican candidates are ahead in the general election. One of them is a conservative, one of them is a liberal. Not a moderate, a liberal. Who do you want serving in that lame duck session? Mike Castle, who has already voted for cash and clunker, already voted for the bank bailouts, champions cap and trade. I mean, I could go on. He votes with Obama a record amount of times. He's going to carry the water of the Reid-Pelosi agenda. Oh, he'll just happen to have an R behind his name. Or do you want someone like me? I hope to have earned the people's trust and support that I will champion those principles. I will fight for real economic recovery that is based on real job growth, not jobs that are propped up through taxpayer dollars, but that are created because businesses are doing well. I'm going to advocate for a temporary 2-year capital gains tax holiday, for a temporary 2-year corporate tax holiday. And the reason that I'm supporting these policies is because no business owner is going to create a $40,000 a year job because Barack Obama is giving them a $5,000 tax credit. Business owners create jobs when they have the capital to reinvest in their business to grow. I could go on about my economic principles, but the distinction is clear. Everybody is talking about jobs in the economy, and my priority in my campaign, when I'm elected, I'm going to help create jobs. The distinction is the candidates' proposals. How are they going to help create jobs? How are they going to help economic recovery? Castle and Coons is my Democratic opponent, both support the so-called recovery that I believe is artificial, that depends on increased taxes, that depends on bloating the size of government. That's not helpful in the long run. That's not a sustainable approach. So that's the distinction, and that's why this race is so important.